Number 1. This 1952 Ford Custom, currently listed at $19,900 in Poughkeepsie, New York, is a traditional early 1950s custom cruiser that perfectly captures the golden age of American custom car culture. Featuring period-correct modifications, a performance-enhanced flathead V8, and numerous classic custom touches, this Ford looks like it could have rolled straight out of a California car show in the 1950s. Built by Ford Motor Company during the post-war boom years, the 1952 Ford was already a stylish automobile from the factory. However, enthusiasts quickly discovered that these cars made excellent platforms for customization. Throughout the 1950s, owners transformed ordinary Fords into personalized cruisers using techniques that would eventually define the custom car movement. This particular example appears to embrace that tradition completely. Under the hood sits Ford's legendary flathead V8, one of the most influential engines in hot rodding history. Before overhead valve V8s became common, the flathead was the performance engine of choice for American enthusiasts. This car takes things a step further with dual carburetors and desirable Offenhauser cylinder heads, upgrades that were highly sought after among hot rodders looking to extract additional performance from the famous flathead platform. Backing the engine is a 3-speed manual transmission equipped with a Hurst floor shifter. This setup provides a much more engaging driving experience than an automatic and adds to the authentic hot rod feel. The combination of a hopped-up flathead and a floor-shifted manual transmission represents the type of performance formula that enthusiasts dreamed about during the 1950s. Visually, the car displays many of the modifications that define a true traditional custom. One of the most distinctive features is the Pontiac grille conversion. During the custom car era, swapping grilles from different manufacturers became a popular way to create a unique appearance, and Pontiac grilles were especially prized for their elegant design. The car has also been nosed and decked, meaning factory emblems and trim pieces have been removed from the hood and trunk to create a cleaner, smoother appearance. This was one of the signature styling techniques used by custom builders during the 1940s and 1950s and remains highly respected among traditional custom car enthusiasts today. Additional custom touches include Buick-style side paint treatment, decorative pinstriping, Lincoln push-button door handles, electric trunk release, and fender skirts. Together, these features create the kind of period-correct look that helped define American custom cars during their most influential era. The brown exterior paired with a beige interior complements the car's vintage personality. Rather than appearing overly modern or heavily modified, the color combination reinforces the elegant cruiser image that custom builders sought decades ago. According to the seller, the vehicle is in very good condition with a clean title and no significant issues reported. With approximately 78,500 miles showing, it appears to be a car that has been enjoyed and maintained rather than hidden away in storage. In my opinion, this Ford's greatest strength is its authenticity. Many custom cars built today use modern engines, digital electronics, and contemporary styling cues. This 1952 Ford appears to stay true to the traditional custom car formula that made vehicles like this famous in the first place. The flathead V8 with dual carburetors, Offenhauser heads, Pontiac grille, nosed-in deck bodywork, and period accessories create a package that feels genuine to the era. For enthusiasts who appreciate the history of American custom cars, this Ford represents more than just transportation. It reflects a time when owners personalized their vehicles with creativity, craftsmanship, and style, creating rolling works of art that became symbols of individuality and self-expression. Overall, this 1952 Ford Custom is a beautifully styled traditional cruiser that combines classic flathead performance with some of the most iconic custom touches of the 1950s. Its period-correct modifications, distinctive appearance, and authentic hot rod spirit make it a standout example of American custom car culture and a vehicle that would attract attention wherever it goes. Number 2. This 1944 two-door Coupe Pro Street, currently listed at $34,000 and located in Manassas, Virginia, is a classic hot rod from the golden era of Pro Street builds. Featuring an all-steel body, a massive 454 big block Chevrolet engine, and documented magazine history. This coupe offers a unique opportunity to own a piece of American hot rodding culture. The 1944 coupe is widely considered one of the most desirable body styles ever produced by Ford. Its sleek profile, rounded fenders, and timeless proportions have made it a favorite among hot rodders for decades. While many examples have been modified over the years, few capture the spirit of the late 1980s and early 1990s Pro Street movement as authentically as this one. Finished in a bright yellow exterior with a blue interior, this coupe embraces the bold styling trends that defined the era when it was built. The color combination, aggressive stance, and widened rear section immediately signal that this is no ordinary classic Ford. Under the hood sits a legendary 454 cubic inch big block Chevrolet V8, an engine famous for producing massive torque and impressive straight-line performance. Combined with an automatic transmission, this power plant gives the car the kind of muscle that made Pro Street machines legendary at cruise nights and car shows across America. One of the defining features of this build is its tubbed rear end, allowing for significantly wider rear tires and creating the aggressive stance that Pro Street enthusiasts love. Supporting the drivetrain is a durable Ford 9-inch rear axle, a component respected for its strength and reliability in high-horsepower applications. The front suspension has been upgraded with a Mustang 2 front-end conversion, one of the most popular modifications in the streetrod world. This setup improves steering response, ride quality, and overall drivability compared to the original suspension design. Despite its high-performance appearance, the car includes modern comfort features such as air conditioning, with the seller noting that it blows cold. This makes the vehicle much more enjoyable during warm weather cruising and long-distance drives. The seller states that the car underwent restoration work in the early 1990s, a period when Pro Street was at the height of its popularity. While the restoration is now several decades old, the vehicle appears to have been cared for, and it benefits from brand new tires all the way around, an important upgrade for both safety and performance. Perhaps the most interesting aspect of this Ford is its documented history. According to the seller, the coupe was featured in Hot Rod magazine in 1991, and the original magazine accompanies the sale. Proven magazine-featured cars often hold a special place in automotive history because they represent the trends, craftsmanship, and creativity of their era. In my opinion, this car is one of the best values I've seen among vintage Pro Street builds. At $34,000, you're not only getting an all-steel 1944 coupe with a 454 big block, tubbed rear end, Ford 9-inch rear axle, and air conditioning, but also a car with documented magazine history. Building a similar all-steel Pro Street coupe today would likely cost significantly more than the asking price, especially when factoring in labor, fabrication, paint, drivetrain components, and the growing value of original 1944 bodies. What makes this vehicle particularly appealing is that it reflects a specific chapter of American hot rodding history. The Pro Street movement was all about combining drag race-inspired looks with street legality, and this Ford appears to embody that philosophy perfectly. Overall, this 1944 two-door coupe Pro Street is much more than just a modified classic. It's a magazine-featured piece of hot rod history, powered by a legendary big block and wrapped in one of Ford's most iconic body styles. For enthusiasts who appreciate old-school Pro Street culture, this coupe represents an exciting opportunity to own a true survivor from one of the most influential periods in custom car building. Number 3. This 1951 Ford Sedan Deluxe, currently listed at $13,622, is located in Asheboro, North Carolina. For anyone who appreciates the charm of early 1950s American automobiles, this 1951 Ford four-door sedan represents a wonderful opportunity to own a piece of automotive history. Finished in an elegant off-white exterior and complemented by classic wide white wall tires, this Ford captures the style and personality of an era when cars were designed with grace, simplicity, and unmistakable character. The exterior maintains the timeless lines that made Ford one of America's most successful automakers. From its chrome accents to its distinctive body contours, this sedan reflects the optimism and craftsmanship that defined post-war America. Inside, the vehicle features a remarkably well-preserved original-style interior. The cabin offers a genuine vintage atmosphere that transports occupants back to the early days of American motoring. Details throughout the interior showcase the craftsmanship and attention to detail that were common during the golden age of automotive design. Under the hood, the seller notes that the car has benefited from thoughtful engine upgrades that improve both reliability and performance while preserving its classic appeal. Paired with a manual transmission, this Ford offers an engaging driving experience that many modern vehicles simply cannot replicate. What makes this particular car especially appealing is its balance between originality and practicality. It retains the look and feel of a true 1950s classic while incorporating improvements that make it more enjoyable to drive and maintain today. In my opinion, this is the type of classic car that appeals to a wide range of enthusiasts. It's not an overly modified hot rod, nor is it a museum piece that's too valuable to enjoy. Instead, it sits comfortably in the middle, a vintage automobile that can be proudly displayed at local car shows and still taken out for relaxing weekend drives. Imagine cruising down a quiet country road, the sunlight reflecting off the chrome trim, while the classic Ford styling draws smiles and waves from passing motorists. It's the kind of experience that reminds people why they fell in love with classic cars in the first place. At just $13,622, this 1951 Ford Sedan Deluxe offers vintage style, a preserved interior, upgraded mechanicals, and a genuine connection to America's automotive heritage. In my opinion, finding a solid, attractive, and largely original classic Ford at this price point is becoming increasingly difficult. For collectors and enthusiasts looking for an affordable entry into the classic car hobby, this Sedan Deluxe could be one of the better values currently available. Number 4. This 1938 Chevrolet Master Deluxe sedan, currently listed at $43,000, is located in Blue Ash, Ohio. The 1938 Chevrolet Master Deluxe represents an era when American automobiles combined elegance, craftsmanship, and unmistakable character. With its sweeping fenders, tall grille, and flowing body lines, the Master Deluxe remains one of the most recognizable Chevrolet designs of the pre-war period. This particular example has undergone a full restoration and has been transformed into a powerful street machine, while still maintaining the timeless appearance that makes these cars so desirable among classic car enthusiasts. Finished in a stunning metallic red exterior paired with a beige interior, this Chevrolet immediately commands attention. According to the seller, the car draws significant interest at shows, and it's easy to understand why. The rich paint highlights every curve of the body, creating a dramatic presence whether parked or cruising down the road. Under the hood sits a 400 cubic inch V8 engine, producing more than 400 horsepower. That's a dramatic increase over the car's original performance figures and transforms this classic sedan into something far more exciting to drive. The engine is paired with an automatic transmission, making it easy to enjoy on modern roads. The seller states that all major features are functional, including the lights, windshield wipers, air conditioning, and stereo system. Combined with a recently installed battery, BF Goodrich tires, and American racing wheels, this Chevrolet appears ready for cruising, local car shows, or weekend road trips. Inside, the beige interior is described as complete and in excellent condition, providing a comfortable environment that complements the restored exterior. It's the kind of cabin that preserves the vintage atmosphere while still offering the convenience expected by modern drivers. In my opinion, one of the biggest strengths of this car is its balance. Some restorations focus entirely on originality, while others become extreme performance builds. This Chevrolet seems to sit right in the middle, offering classic pre-war styling with enough horsepower and modern comfort features to make every drive memorable. At $43,000, this 1938 Chevrolet Master Deluxe isn't just a classic car. It's a fully restored piece of American automotive history that can still be enjoyed on today's roads. For anyone looking for a vintage Chevrolet that combines show-quality looks with serious V8 performance, this could be one of the most attractive options currently available. Number 5. This 1939 Plymouth streetrod, currently listed at $32,844, is located in Asheboro, North Carolina. Few vehicles capture the spirit of classic American hot rodding quite like this beautifully customized 1939 Plymouth Deluxe touring sedan. While the exterior preserves the elegant styling of a pre-war Plymouth, nearly every aspect of the driving experience has been modernized, creating a streetrod that combines vintage character with contemporary comfort and performance. Finished in a striking red paint scheme accented by custom yellow and orange pinstriping, this Plymouth immediately commands attention. The artistic striping highlights the car's flowing body lines and reinforces its traditional hot rod personality. Complementing the exterior are classic details such as the split windshield, split rear window, chrome mirrors, and period-inspired proportions that made late 1930s Plymouths so distinctive. Power comes from a Chevrolet 350 cubic inch V8 engine paired with a turbo hydromatic 350 automatic transmission. For decades, this combination has been one of the most respected setups in the street rod community due to its reliability, strong performance, and ease of maintenance. The engine is equipped with a Rochester 4-barrel carburetor, electronic ignition, an aluminum radiator, and an electric cooling fan, helping ensure dependable operation in modern driving conditions. Inside, the Plymouth has been transformed into a comfortable cruiser designed for long-distance driving. The gray cloth interior features bucket seats, a center console with cup holders and storage, power windows, power steering, and a tilt steering column. These upgrades make the vehicle significantly more comfortable and user-friendly than it would have been when it first left the factory. Additional convenience comes from the aftermarket air conditioning and heating system, allowing the car to be enjoyed throughout the year regardless of weather conditions. Entertainment duties are handled by a Kenwood stereo system with AM/FM radio, CD capability, and Sirius XM compatibility, bringing modern audio options into a classic environment. The dashboard has also been upgraded with vintage instruments gauges, including a 120-mile-per-hour speedometer and dedicated gauges for oil pressure, water temperature, voltage, and fuel level. These additions provide accurate monitoring while maintaining a traditional appearance. According to the listing, the odometer currently shows only 401 miles, although the title is marked mileage exempt due to the vehicle's age. This low reading likely reflects miles accumulated since the completion of the build rather than total lifetime mileage. In my opinion, this Plymouth represents the best kind of street rod build. It doesn't abandon its original identity in pursuit of modern performance. Instead, it carefully preserves the elegance and charm of a 1939 automobile while incorporating practical upgrades that make it far more enjoyable to own and drive today. What I particularly like about this car is that it appears to have been built for real road use rather than simply for display. Features like air conditioning, power steering, power windows, and a proven V8 drivetrain suggest that the builder intended this Plymouth to be driven, toured, and enjoyed. At $32,844, this 1939 Plymouth Street Rod offers a unique blend of pre-war styling, dependable V8 power, modern comfort features, and professional customization. For enthusiasts seeking a classic sedan that stands apart from the more common Ford and Chevrolet hot rods, this Plymouth delivers individuality, practicality, and undeniable vintage appeal. Whether parked at a local cruise-in or traveling down the highway, this custom Plymouth is the kind of vehicle that draws attention wherever it goes while providing a driving experience that is every bit as enjoyable as its appearance suggests. Number 6. This 1947 Ford Custom Lead Sled 2-door coupe, currently listed at $33,900 in Malone, New York, is a striking custom cruiser that embodies the spirit of the classic lead sled era. Featuring dramatic styling, custom bodywork, and dependable Chevrolet V8 power, this Ford represents the type of custom car that helped define American automotive culture during the 1950s and continues to captivate enthusiasts today. Originally produced by Ford Motor Company shortly after World War II, the 1947 Ford Coupe was one of the most popular platforms for customizers. Its flowing fenders, rounded roofline, and smooth body contours made it the perfect canvas for builders looking to create sleek, low-slung customs that stood out from factory-stock vehicles. This particular coupe follows the traditional lead sled formula that became famous throughout Southern California during the late 1940s and 1950s. The term lead sled originated from the extensive use of lead body filler to smooth seams, remove trim, and reshape body panels, creating a cleaner and more dramatic appearance. While modern materials have replaced lead in most builds, the styling philosophy remains the same. One of the first things that grabs attention is the stunning purple exterior finish. According to the seller, the car recently received a fresh, high-quality paint job that enhances every curve and contour of the classic Ford body. The vibrant color gives the coupe a unique personality while emphasizing its custom nature. The visual impact is further enhanced by the addition of new radial wide white wall tires. Wide white walls have long been associated with traditional customs and instantly transport viewers back to the golden age of American cruising. Combined with the lowered stance and custom appearance, they help complete the authentic lead sled look. Under the hood sits a Chevrolet 350 small block V8, one of the most trusted and widely used engines in the custom car world. The small block Chevy has earned its reputation through decades of reliable performance, strong aftermarket support, and straightforward maintenance. It's a practical choice for enthusiasts who want vintage style without sacrificing dependability. Paired with the engine is a turbo 350 automatic transmission, a proven combination that offers smooth operation and relaxed cruising. Together, the drivetrain provides the kind of reliability that allows owners to enjoy the car on long trips, weekend cruises, and car show road tours. The seller confidently states that the vehicle can be driven anywhere, which is an important distinction in the classic car market. Many customs are built primarily for show purposes, but this Ford appears to have been assembled with real-world drivability in mind. Additional custom features include remote door poppers, a popular modification that eliminates traditional exterior door handles and contributes to the car's smooth, uninterrupted body lines. The finished trunk further demonstrates the level of detail invested in the build, ensuring that even areas often overlooked receive the same attention as the exterior and interior. The white interior provides a dramatic contrast to the purple paint and reinforces the custom show car appearance. Together, the color combination creates a bold visual statement that reflects the creativity and individuality at the heart of custom car culture. Perhaps one of the most impressive details is the car's appearance at the prestigious Detroit Autorama. For decades, Autorama has been one of the most respected custom car events in North America, showcasing some of the finest hot rods, customs, and specialty vehicles in the country. Being displayed at such an event suggests a level of quality and craftsmanship that goes beyond the average custom build. In my opinion, this Ford's greatest strength is its balance between show quality appearance and practical usability. Many highly customized cars become difficult to drive regularly, but this coupe appears to combine eye-catching styling with a proven drivetrain that encourages owners to get behind the wheel and enjoy the experience. The fresh paint, wide white walls, remote door poppers, finished trunk, and Chevrolet V8 power create a package that feels complete and well thought out. The substantial reduction from the previously advertised price also makes the car particularly interesting from a value perspective. For enthusiasts looking to enter the custom car hobby with a finished, turnkey vehicle, opportunities like this can be difficult to find. Overall, this 1947 Ford Custom Lead Sled Coupe is a beautiful example of classic American custom car culture. With its dramatic purple paint, traditional lead sled styling, reliable 350 V8 engine, automatic transmission, and show-quality presentation, it offers the perfect blend of vintage cool, modern drivability, and timeless custom car appeal. Number 7. This 1937 Ford Streetrod, currently listed at $39,995 and located in Hamburg, New York, is a beautifully built all-steel hot rod that combines classic pre-war Ford styling with proven street rod engineering and modern driving comfort. With only 8,200 miles since its ground-up restoration, This coupe appears to be a carefully crafted build designed for both show appearances and long-distance cruising. The 1937 Ford is one of the most distinctive vehicles of the pre-war era. Its rounded front end, integrated headlights, and flowing fender lines marked a major design evolution for Ford and helped establish the streamlined styling trends that would dominate the late 1930s. Today, these cars remain highly sought after because they offer timeless looks while serving as excellent foundations for custom street rod projects. Finished in a striking blue exterior paired with a white interior, this Ford has the kind of classic color combination that immediately grabs attention. The contrast between the deep blue body and bright interior gives the car a clean, upscale appearance while maintaining its vintage character. One of the most impressive aspects of this build is its ground-up restoration. According to the seller, the car rides on a professionally built TCI chassis, a name well respected in the street rod community. TCI frames are known for improving ride quality, handling, and overall structural integrity, making them a popular choice for high-end custom builds. The vehicle retains an all-steel body, with the exception of the rear fenders. This is an important detail because many enthusiasts place a premium on original steel construction. The solid body structure contributes to both authenticity and long-term value. Power comes from a dependable Chevrolet 350 small block V8, one of the most proven engines ever produced. Known for its durability, parts availability, and strong performance, the 350 remains a favorite among street rod builders. The engine is paired with a turbo 350 automatic transmission, creating a reliable drivetrain combination that has been trusted by hot rodders for decades. Adding visual appeal under the hood is a classic 3-2-barrel carburetor setup, commonly known as 3 deuces. Beyond delivering improved airflow, this arrangement provides the nostalgic hot rod look that enthusiasts love to see when the hood is raised. This Ford was clearly built with drivability in mind. It features vintage air heating and air conditioning, allowing for comfortable cruising regardless of weather conditions. The inclusion of cruise control is particularly notable, as it is a feature rarely found on classic street rods and makes highway travel significantly more enjoyable. The suspension system consists of a Mustang 2 front suspension combined with rear leaf springs and a durable Ford 9-inch rear end. This setup provides a balance of ride quality, handling, and strength that is ideal for a street-driven hot rod. Power steering and front disc brakes further improve the driving experience, making the car easier to maneuver and safer to operate in modern traffic. These upgrades are essential for transforming a vintage vehicle into a truly usable cruiser. The electrical system has been upgraded with painless wiring, one of the most respected names in aftermarket wiring harnesses. Additional enhancements include an ITIT tilt steering column, custom gauges from Classic Instruments, and modern LED headlights for improved visibility and reliability. One of the seller's most recent investments was a set of brand new 17-inch American racing wheels and tires, reportedly costing around $3,500. These wheels perfectly complement the car's street rod appearance while providing modern tire technology and improved road manners. With only 8,200 miles since completion, this Ford appears to have been driven enough to remain sorted and reliable while still maintaining a fresh, well-preserved presentation. In my opinion, this is one of the most balanced street rods in this price range. It doesn't rely on extreme horsepower or radical customization. Instead, it focuses on quality components, proven engineering, and comfort-oriented upgrades that make it enjoyable to drive. The TCI chassis, all-steel body, vintage air, cruise control, Ford 9-inch rear end, and low mileage since restoration make this a particularly attractive package. At $39,995, the asking price appears reasonable considering the extensive restoration, premium chassis, upgraded drivetrain, modern conveniences, and overall build quality. Replicating a similar all-steel street rod today would likely require a substantially larger investment. Overall, this 1937 Ford street rod represents the type of build many enthusiasts dream of owning. Classic pre-war styling, dependable V8 power, modern comfort features, and proven components throughout. It's a turnkey cruiser that looks equally at home on a show field, at a weekend cruise-in, or on a long highway road trip. Number 8. This 1934 Chevrolet three-window coupe, currently listed at $54,900, is located in Fraser, Michigan. When it comes to classic American hot rods, few body styles are as iconic as the 1934 Chevrolet three-window coupe. With its aggressive stance, flowing fenders, and unmistakable pre-war styling, the 34 Chevy has long been a favorite among builders and collectors alike. This particular example takes that legendary design and combines it with modern performance, comfort, and show-quality craftsmanship. Finished in a striking pearl white exterior accented by custom graphics, this coupe immediately commands attention. The polished American racing torque thrust wheels, large chrome headlights, and beautifully detailed grille create a timeless hot rod appearance that looks equally at home on the show field or cruising down the highway. Power comes from a proven 350 cubic inch Chevrolet V8 paired with an automatic transmission. Supporting performance upgrades include an Edelbrock aluminum intake manifold, Brawler carburetor, the ignition system, custom cooling fan, dual exhaust, and chrome engine accessories. Together, these components provide strong performance while maintaining reliability for regular driving. The chassis has been significantly upgraded to deliver modern handling characteristics. A Mustang 2 front suspension, rack and pinion steering, coilover adjustable shocks, and a Ford rear end help transform the driving experience compared to a traditional 1930s vehicle. Front power disc brakes provide improved stopping capability, making this coupe far more confidence-inspiring in modern traffic. Inside, the custom interior was professionally crafted by airline glass and upholstery. Reclining bucket seats, a finished trunk compartment, VDO gauges, and premium trim create a comfortable and refined environment. Additional features such as air conditioning, power windows, a tilt steering column, overhead console, and radio make the car practical enough for extended road trips and weekend cruising. Modern conveniences continue throughout the vehicle, including remote-operated doors and trunk access, LED lighting, a third brake light, and a leather-wrapped billet steering wheel. These thoughtful touches enhance usability without taking away from the classic hot rod personality. The seller notes that the car features a fiberglass body combined with a steel hood and steel side panels. Importantly, the body reportedly shows no stress cracks, which is often a key concern for fiberglass-bodied vehicles. The car also benefits from California and Tennessee history, and is described as a true turnkey cruiser ready to hit the road immediately. In my opinion, this is exactly the type of build many enthusiasts dream about owning. It has the timeless appearance of a 1930s coupe, but underneath it offers the comfort, performance, and reliability expected from a much newer vehicle. Rather than being a car that only comes out for special occasions, this is a classic that can genuinely be enjoyed on a regular basis. Imagine arriving at a local cruise night in this Chevrolet. The pearl paint sparkles under the evening lights. The V8 produces a deep and unmistakable exhaust note, and spectators gather around to admire the craftsmanship and attention to detail. It is the kind of car that attracts attention from both casual admirers and experienced hot rod enthusiasts. At $54,900, this 1934 Chevrolet three-window coupe offers a professionally built street rod with modern suspension, V8 power, premium interior appointments, and show-quality presentation. In my opinion, considering the cost of parts, labor, and fabrication required to build a similar vehicle today, this coupe represents a compelling value. It's a beautifully finished hot rod that delivers the best of both worlds, classic styling and modern drivability, wrapped into one unforgettable package. Number 9. This 1935 Ford sedan, currently listed at $27,999, is located in Barrington, New Hampshire. When it comes to classic American hot rods, few vehicles have the same reputation as a 1935 Ford. For decades, these pre-war Fords have served as the foundation for countless custom builds, combining timeless styling with endless possibilities for performance upgrades. This particular example appears to embrace that tradition perfectly, offering a blend of vintage character and modern drivability. Finished in a deep dark purple, this all-steel Ford immediately stands apart from the crowd. Unlike many custom builds that utilize fiberglass components, the seller notes that this car retains its steel body, including the running boards and fenders. That's an important detail for many enthusiasts, as original steel-bodied hot rods are often viewed as more desirable and authentic. Under the hood sits a small block Chevrolet V8 paired with an automatic transmission, a combination that has become legendary in the hot rod world. Known for reliability, affordability, and strong performance, the small block Chevy provides plenty of power while remaining easy to maintain. Power is sent through a Ford 9-inch rear end, one of the strongest and most respected rear differentials ever produced. This Ford was clearly built to be driven rather than simply displayed. The Mustang II front suspension with rack and pinion steering significantly improves handling and steering response, while power brakes and four-wheel disc brakes provide modern stopping capability. These upgrades help transform a 90-year-old automobile into a comfortable cruiser capable of keeping up with modern traffic. Comfort was also a priority during the build. The car features air conditioning, power front windows, tinted glass, and a custom stereo system, making it far more enjoyable on long drives than most original vehicles from the 1930s. One of the most eye-catching features is the set of suicide doors, which add an unmistakable custom touch and instantly elevate the car's presence at any event. Combined with remote-operated door poppers, the Ford blends classic styling with modern convenience. The custom interior is described as being in excellent condition, free of rips or stains. Features such as a banjo steering wheel, billet trim pieces, custom gauge cluster, and a hidden trunk compartment contribute to a refined and thoughtfully executed build. Rolling on staggered American racing wheels measuring 16 inches in the front and 18 inches in the rear, the car achieves the aggressive stance that hot rod enthusiasts love. The larger rear wheels give the sedan a muscular appearance without compromising its classic lines. Imagine pulling into a local cruise night with this Ford. The dark purple paint glows under the evening lights. The V8 rumbles through the long tube headers, and the suicide doors immediately attract attention from fellow enthusiasts. It's the type of car that draws a crowd before the engine is even turned off. In my opinion, one of the strongest aspects of this vehicle is its value. Finding an all-steel 1935 Ford with modern suspension, air conditioning, four-wheel disc brakes, power accessories, and a proven V8 drivetrain for under $30,000 is becoming increasingly difficult in today's classic car market. The combination of classic styling, usability, and performance makes this car particularly appealing. At the end of the day, this 1935 Ford sedan represents what many enthusiasts want in a street rod: iconic pre-war styling, dependable V8 power, modern comfort features, and a presence that guarantees attention wherever it goes. For someone looking for a turnkey hot rod with plenty of personality, this Ford deserves a serious look. Number 10. This 1937 Chevrolet Coupe hot rod, currently listed at $27,500, is located in Rochester, Massachusetts. The 1937 Chevrolet Coupe is one of the most recognizable pre-war American performance platforms, and this particular example embraces the traditional hot rod formula that enthusiasts have loved for generations. Combining classic styling, V8 power, and a straightforward mechanical setup, this Chevrolet appears to be built for driving enjoyment rather than simply sitting in a garage. At first glance, the black exterior gives the coupe an aggressive and timeless presence. The sleek body lines of the 1937 Chevrolet have long made these cars favorites among hot rod builders, and this example stays true to that heritage. Its low-slung profile, rounded fenders, and distinctive front-end styling create the kind of appearance that never goes out of style. According to the seller, the car features a solid body with no patch panels and retains its original floors. For a vehicle approaching 90 years old, that's an impressive claim and one that many collectors will appreciate. Original sheet metal is becoming increasingly difficult to find, especially on cars that have spent decades being modified, restored, or exposed to harsh weather conditions. Power comes from a mild Chevrolet 350 cubic inch V8 engine paired with a turbo 350 automatic transmission. This combination has become one of the most trusted and proven setups in the street rod world. The small block Chevrolet provides dependable performance, strong parts availability, and easy maintenance, while the turbo 350 transmission is known for its durability and smooth operation. Supporting the drivetrain is a traditional straight-axle front suspension setup. For many hot rod enthusiasts, a straight axle represents the essence of old-school hot rodding. It gives the car a classic stance and preserves the traditional appearance that helped define the hot rod culture of the 1950s and 1960s. The seller also notes that the vehicle has been upgraded with front disc brakes, an important improvement over original drum brake systems. This modification enhances stopping power and safety while making the car more comfortable to drive in modern traffic conditions. An aluminum radiator has also been installed, helping improve cooling efficiency and reliability. This is a practical upgrade that many classic car owners appreciate, particularly when driving in warmer temperatures or during extended cruising events. Inside, the gray interior complements the black exterior and appears to continue the car's straightforward, driver-focused theme. While the listing does not provide extensive interior details, the overall presentation suggests a vehicle built with function and usability in mind. In my opinion, this is exactly the type of hot rod many enthusiasts are searching for. It isn't overloaded with electronics or excessive customization. Instead, it follows a traditional recipe that has stood the test of time: a lightweight classic coupe, a dependable small block V8, a strong automatic transmission, and a clean, solid body. What I especially like about this car is its simplicity. Sometimes the most enjoyable classics are the ones that focus on the fundamentals. A solid body, proven drivetrain, and classic styling can often provide a more authentic hot rod experience than highly complicated builds. At $27,500, this 1937 Chevrolet Coupe hot rod offers vintage American styling, dependable V8 performance, and the kind of traditional hot rod character that continues to attract enthusiasts decade after decade. For anyone looking for a clean, old-school street rod with timeless appeal and proven mechanicals, this Chevrolet appears ready to hit the road and continue its hot rodding legacy. Number 11. This 1936 Chevrolet two-door, currently listed at $24,995 in Angola, Indiana, is a beautifully restored pre-war street rod that combines classic 1930 styling with modern V8 performance, upgraded suspension, and everyday driving comfort. With just over 5,000 miles since its restoration, this Chevrolet offers the appearance of a show car while maintaining the practicality of a vehicle that can be enjoyed regularly on the road. Built by General Motors under its Chevrolet division, the 1936 Chevrolet represented one of the most elegant automotive designs of the pre-war era. The sweeping fenders, distinctive grille, and graceful proportions helped establish Chevrolet as one of America's most popular automobile brands during the 1930s. Today, these cars remain highly desirable among collectors and hot rod enthusiasts because they provide an ideal blend of classic styling and customization potential. One of the first things that makes this particular car stand out is its unique two-tone paint scheme. Finished in pink with complementary accents, it offers a look that is both distinctive and memorable. In a sea of black, red, and blue street rods, this Chevrolet immediately separates itself from the crowd and becomes a conversation piece wherever it goes. Under the hood sits a Chevrolet 350 cubic inch V8 engine, arguably one of the most successful and respected engines in automotive history. For decades, the small block Chevy has been the foundation of countless hot rods, muscle cars, and custom builds thanks to its reliability, strong performance, and abundant parts availability. The engine is paired with an automatic transmission, making the car easy to operate whether cruising around town, attending local car shows, or taking longer weekend drives. This combination offers the kind of dependable performance that many classic car owners seek when they want to spend more time driving and less time working on their vehicles. The seller notes that the car features a Mustang II style front suspension. This is one of the most popular upgrades found in street rods because it dramatically improves ride quality, steering response, and overall handling compared to the original suspension design. Builders often choose this setup to make vintage cars feel more comfortable and predictable on modern roads. Air conditioning is another major benefit. While many pre-war classics look fantastic, they can become uncomfortable during warmer months. The addition of air conditioning transforms the Chevrolet into a vehicle that can be enjoyed throughout the summer without sacrificing comfort. Aluminum wheels further enhance the car's appearance while adding a subtle modern touch. Combined with the upgraded suspension and drivetrain, they contribute to a build that balances classic looks with contemporary drivability. The seller states that the car has accumulated only 5,055 miles since its complete restoration. That figure suggests the vehicle has been carefully maintained and lightly driven, preserving the quality of the restoration while still ensuring that it remains roadworthy and functional. What makes this Chevrolet especially appealing is its versatility. It has enough customization to make it stand out at local cruise-ins and car shows, yet retains enough traditional styling to appeal to enthusiasts who appreciate classic automotive design. The combination of pre-war aesthetics, reliable V8 power, automatic transmission, modern suspension, and air conditioning creates a package that is enjoyable in a wide variety of settings. In my opinion, this is the type of street rod that many enthusiasts actively search for. It isn't an unfinished project requiring years of work, nor is it an overly radical build that's difficult to drive. Instead, it offers a well-balanced combination of style, comfort, reliability, and individuality. The low mileage since restoration, unique color scheme, and thoughtful upgrades make it particularly attractive for someone looking to enter the classic car hobby with a turnkey vehicle. Overall, this 1936 Chevrolet two-door is a charming and well-executed street rod that successfully blends the elegance of pre-war American design with the performance and convenience of modern mechanical components. With its Chevy 350 V8, automatic transmission, Mustang 2 front suspension, air conditioning, and eye-catching two-tone finish, it represents a classic that can be proudly shown, comfortably driven, and thoroughly enjoyed for years to come. Number 12. This 1947 Ford Custom Deluxe, currently listed at $21,999 and located in Howell, Michigan, is a classic post-war cruiser that combines vintage Ford styling with a dependable V8 drivetrain and practical upgrade for modern driving. Featuring an all-steel body, power steering, and Oldsmobile V8 power, this Ford offers an appealing blend of originality and usability at a price point that is becoming increasingly difficult to find in today's classic car market. The 1947 Ford represents the final years of Ford's first post-war generation before the company introduced its completely redesigned models in 1949. These cars are admired for their rounded fenders, prominent grille, and timeless American styling. They capture a unique moment in automotive history when manufacturers resumed civilian production after World War II, making them especially popular among collectors who appreciate post-war classics. Finished in a vibrant red exterior paired with a white interior, this custom deluxe presents itself as a traditional American cruiser. The color combination enhances the car's vintage appeal and gives it a bright, eye-catching appearance that stands out whether parked at a local car show or cruising down a country road. Unlike many restored classics that retain their original power plants, this Ford has been upgraded with a 350 cubic inch Oldsmobile V8 engine. Oldsmobile engines have long been respected for their smooth power delivery and reliability, making them a popular choice for period-style custom builds. The V8 provides significantly more performance than the factory engine while maintaining the spirit of a traditional American hot rod. Backing the engine is a 3-speed automatic transmission, which makes the vehicle considerably easier and more comfortable to drive than a traditional manual transmission setup. This upgrade is especially beneficial for owners who plan to use the car regularly rather than keeping it solely as a showpiece. Another important feature is the addition of power steering, which dramatically improves maneuverability at low speeds and reduces driver effort. For a vehicle of this size and age, power steering can make a significant difference in everyday enjoyment, and overall drivability. The seller emphasizes that the car retains its all-steel body, a detail that many collectors value highly. Original steel construction not only contributes to authenticity, but is often considered more desirable than vehicles utilizing extensive fiberglass replacement panels. The vehicle is described as being in good condition with a clean title and no significant damage or major problems reported. The seller does note the presence of some paint chips, which is not unusual for a classic that has been driven and enjoyed rather than stored away indefinitely. For many enthusiasts, minor cosmetic imperfections actually add character and indicate that the car has been used as intended. With approximately 20,000 miles reported, the Ford appears to have seen moderate use while still remaining well-preserved. The mileage, combined with the upgraded drivetrain, suggests a vehicle that can be enjoyed immediately without requiring extensive restoration work. In my opinion, this is one of the better values currently available among post-war Ford Customs. The all-steel body, V8 conversion, automatic transmission, and power steering make it far more practical than many stock examples, while the asking price remains surprisingly reasonable. It's the kind of classic that you can actually drive and enjoy rather than constantly worry about preserving. At $21,999, this Ford sits in a very attractive segment of the collector car market. Many comparable post-war coupes and sedans with V8 conversions and similar upgrades often command significantly higher prices, especially when they feature solid steel bodies and turnkey drivability. Overall, this 1947 Ford Custom Deluxe offers classic styling, upgraded performance, and everyday usability in a package that remains affordable by vintage car standards. For enthusiasts looking to enter the world of post-war American classics without spending a fortune, this Ford presents a compelling opportunity and appears ready to provide years of enjoyable cruising. Number 13. This 1936 Ford Model 68 Tudor streetrod, currently listed at $31,500, is located in Mahomet, Illinois. Few vehicles represent the golden age of hot rodding better than a 1936 Ford Tudor. With its distinctive sloping grille, flowing fenders, and timeless pre-war styling, the 1936 Ford has remained one of the most desirable foundations for custom street rod builds for generations. This particular example takes that classic design and combines it with modern performance, comfort, and technology, creating a vehicle that is equally at home on the highway, at a car show, or during a weekend cruise. Finished in a sleek black exterior over a gray custom interior, this Ford immediately delivers the aggressive yet elegant appearance that enthusiasts look for in a traditional street rod. The all-steel body is a major highlight, as many builders and collectors place a premium on original steel construction. Additional custom touches include a filled roof, shaved door handles, modified cowl vent, and a clean, streamlined appearance that enhances the car's overall presence. Under the hood sits a 350 cubic inch small block Chevrolet producing approximately 300 horsepower, paired with a TH350 automatic transmission and a Ford 9-inch rear end. This proven drivetrain combination has long been respected for its reliability, performance, and ease of maintenance. Whether cruising through town or heading out on a long road trip, this setup provides the confidence and dependability that many classic car owners seek. The chassis features a TCI suspension system with coilover front suspension and leaf springs in the rear. A newly installed power rack and pinion steering system helps improve handling and steering response, while power front disc brakes provide modern stopping power. Together, these upgrades significantly enhance the driving experience compared to an original 1930s automobile. Inside, the custom vinyl interior offers a comfortable and modern environment without losing the car's vintage personality. Features include power windows, power remote door locks, VDO gauges, an Idiot chrome tilt steering column, a Budnick billet steering wheel, and an AM/FM Bluetooth stereo system with remote control. These amenities make the vehicle much more enjoyable for regular driving while maintaining its classic appearance. Additional modern conveniences include vintage air heating and air conditioning, a backup camera, LED taillights, LED turn signals, halogen headlights, fog lights, and a custom dashboard equipped with power outlets and accessory switches. These upgrades make the car safer, more practical, and easier to enjoy in today's driving environment. The seller notes several recent improvements completed within the last year, including a new power steering system, brake booster, master cylinder, fog lights, remote door locks, rear tires, drive shaft, and upgraded LED lighting. These updates suggest that the car has continued to receive attention and investment rather than simply being parked and forgotten. The seller also openly mentions a few minor imperfections, including small rust bubbles near the rear fenders and a crack in the windshield. While these issues may eventually require attention, they do little to diminish the overall appeal of a vehicle that is described as running, driving, and stopping exceptionally well. In my opinion, this is exactly the type of street rod that many enthusiasts are searching for. It isn't an unfinished project, and it isn't a fragile trailer queen. Instead, it appears to be a fully sorted driver that offers classic styling, strong performance, and modern comfort at a price that is often lower than the cost of building one from scratch. Imagine sliding behind the wheel on a summer evening, turning the key, hearing the rumble of the small block Chevy come to life, and heading out onto the open road with the air conditioning keeping the cabin cool. The combination of vintage looks and modern convenience creates an experience that few classic cars can match. At $31,500, this 1936 Ford Model 68 Tudor Street Rod offers an all-steel body, proven V8 power, upgraded suspension, modern technology, and excellent drivability in one attractive package. In my opinion, this Ford represents one of the better values in the street rod market today. It delivers the iconic appearance of a pre-war Ford while providing the reliability and comfort needed to truly enjoy the car on a regular basis. Number 14. This 1938 Ford two-door sedan, currently listed at $18,500, is located in Hamilton, Ohio. The late 1930s were a remarkable period for Ford, and the 1938 model year remains one of the most recognizable designs from the pre-war era. With its rounded fenders, distinctive grille, and elegant body lines, the 1938 Ford perfectly captures the style and craftsmanship that defined American automobiles before World War II. This particular example appears to have retained much of its original character, making it especially appealing to enthusiasts who appreciate traditional vintage cars rather than heavily modified street rods. Finished in blue with a gray interior, the car presents a classic and understated appearance that suits its age beautifully. Under the hood sits one of Ford's most legendary engines, the Flathead V8. For many collectors, the Flathead is more than just an engine. It's a symbol of American automotive history. This example is equipped with dual carburetors, a popular upgrade that helps improve performance while maintaining a period-correct appearance. Power is delivered through a floor-mounted 3-speed manual transmission, offering a driving experience that is increasingly rare in today's automotive world. Unlike modern vehicles that isolate drivers from the road, this Ford provides a direct connection between driver and machine, making every trip feel like a step back in time. The seller notes that the car runs, drives, and stops very well, and that it remains clean both inside and out. Another unique feature is the vented windshield, a practical design element from the era that provided fresh air before modern climate control systems became common. Imagine taking this Ford out on a quiet Sunday morning. The sound of the Flathead V8 hums beneath the hood as the car glides down country roads. The large steering wheel, manual gearbox, and vintage dashboard create an experience that modern vehicles simply cannot replicate. In my opinion, one of the biggest strengths of this car is its authenticity. While many pre-war Fords have been converted into hot rods, this example appears to preserve much of what made the original car special. Collectors are increasingly appreciating cars that retain their historic character, and vehicles like this offer a genuine glimpse into American motoring from nearly 90 years ago. At an asking price of $18,500, this 1938 Ford presents an interesting opportunity for anyone looking to enter the classic car hobby without spending a fortune. Between its iconic Flathead V8, traditional manual transmission, and timeless styling, it offers a lot of vintage charm for the money. In the end, this 1938 Ford two-door sedan isn't just a classic car. It's a rolling piece of automotive history, representing an era when driving was simple, mechanical, and unforgettable. Number 15. This 1950 Chevrolet Sportsman Coupe, currently listed at $2,500, is located in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. For classic car enthusiasts looking for an affordable entry into the vintage car hobby, this 1950 Chevrolet Sportsman Coupe presents an interesting opportunity. While it is not a fully restored show car, it appears to offer a solid foundation for someone who appreciates classic American styling and doesn't mind putting in a little extra work. The first thing that stands out is the car's iconic early 1950s design. Chevrolet coupes from this era are known for their flowing body lines, rounded fenders, and timeless appearance. Even after more than 7 decades, the styling remains instantly recognizable and continues to attract collectors and custom builders alike. According to the seller, the body has already undergone significant work. It was removed from the frame, inspected, painted, and fitted with new brake lines. Those improvements can save a future owner considerable time and expense compared to starting with a completely untouched project. The seller notes that the body is generally solid, with the exception of the quarter panels. Fortunately, a replacement panel for the passenger side is included with the sale, providing a head start for anyone planning further restoration work. Under the hood sits a Chevrolet inline-6 engine sourced from a 1954 model, paired with a traditional 3-speed manual transmission mounted on the steering column. The seller reports that the engine runs well and that the vehicle can be driven onto a trailer under its own power. While it may not be road-ready for long-distance travel, having a running engine is often a major advantage when purchasing a project vehicle. Inside, the car features a classic black exterior combined with a red interior color scheme, a combination that perfectly captures the character of 1950s American automobiles. In my opinion, the biggest attraction here is the price. Finding a mostly complete, running 1950 Chevrolet coupe with a clean title for around $2,500 is becoming increasingly uncommon. While there is still work to be done, much of the expensive structural preparation appears to have already been started. What I also like is that this car could go in several different directions. A buyer could restore it closer to original condition, build a traditional hot rod, or create a custom cruiser while preserving the vintage Chevrolet look that enthusiasts love. At $2,500, this 1950 Chevrolet Sportsman Coupe isn't being marketed as a finished classic. Instead, it's an affordable project with solid potential, a running drivetrain, and a clean title. For someone searching for a vintage Chevrolet that can serve as the foundation for a future restoration or custom build, this coupe may be well worth a closer look.